Hey, welcome friends, welcome. It is another Wednesday night here, Wednesday night, September 12th, 2018. Super excited for y'all to be joining in. We are going to be starting our live video here. Every Wednesday night we meet here as an honestly family kind of thing, and we just kind of hang out here on YouTube Live, talk about our week, how things have been going, and kind of what new things we have going on the rest of this week. Some of our wins, some of our losses from the week. We kind of share what we've been making. We've been making or sharing some of the issues that we've been facing, things like that. Just words of encouragement. Sometimes we cover certain topics depending on questions. We take all kinds of questions and answers as well. So welcome. So glad to have you here. First of all, if you could introduce yourself in the chat forum, I would love to get to know you. Let me know your name, where you're from, and whether or not you have a handyman business and what it's called, or what you do for a living. If you're not a full-time handyman, I would love to hear that as well. But anyways, I want to say welcome to everybody. So it's going to be a few minutes here before people kind of tune in and let me know what's going on. So introduce yourself, let me know who you are, where you're from, and whether or not you have your own handyman business, and we will get this night started. It's going to be super excited. So one new thing for me is last week on the live video last Wednesday, this video was horrible, super laggy. So I hope it's not laggy tonight, because I promised you that I would get Cat 5 installed going from my computer or from my router to my computer, and I got it installed last Saturday. I installed it last Saturday. I actually made a vlog about it. If you haven't seen the vlog yet, feel free to check that out on my YouTube channel. I posted it last Saturday, so what, like 4 days ago or so. Check it out. Pretty cool video. I recorded myself up in the attic running wires and all that, so that was nice and fun. So if you haven't seen that video, check it out. I hope this video is less laggy. I think it will be. I mean, right now the numbers that used to be like in the red or the yellow and the red, like even when I was just starting, are now like super low. So that is good, and my connection bar seems pretty legit, so hopefully everything will be pretty standard. So again, introduce yourself. We have Darren R in the house, man. What's going on? How's it going tonight? We got Alex Saltzman from Riverside, California. Welcome, man. Welcome. We got Jay Seal in the house. Welcome, Jay. Darren, I'm glad to hear the connection's good. Thank you. There may be like a second. You guys may be like a second behind live just because the way things transfer, but the lagginess is kind of what we're focusing on. So yeah, I would love to hear about kind of your guys' week. How has your week been going? What kind of things you've been working on? It's Wednesday, so we had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I'd love to hear like what you guys had going on this week. You know, what were some of your wins, some of your losses? What kind of things were you guys up to this week that you really enjoyed? So Darren says, the next thing I'd say is invest in a better camera. Darren, that is coming soon. I need to figure out where the money's going to come from that, honestly. But so right now this webcam here is off of a computer that is from 2012. I got this for my, or when we got married. So we got this for a wedding present. So this computer is a little old. That's why the webcam is kind of crappy. I want to work on that, and it's interesting that we kind of bring up that topic of money, and it's kind of tricky because like YouTube is a thing that like I really enjoy making things on YouTube. I really enjoy helping people out. I really enjoy like offering what I feel that I've learned in my handyman business and sharing that with you guys, because I feel like that is something that you guys are going to go through the same thing I went through. So I love sharing it. I love hearing you guys' feedback, but honestly, YouTube does not pay that much money. I do get advertisements on YouTube. You guys have probably seen ads at the beginning of the videos, maybe some in the middle. And YouTube gives me a few cents for every ad that's watched. And if the ad gets watched longer, then I get a few more cents. But really, it doesn't amount to much. So as I've been making a little bit of money off YouTube, I've been investing in more things to make my videos better. Like I invested in that camera, that GoPro camera with the new microphone. That was out of the first month's paycheck. I want to invest in a computer, but honestly, that's pretty expensive, and it's going to take me quite a while to get there. So creators have this thing. There's been this website created called Patreon. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Patreon, but Patreon is a website where creators can set up an account on there, and people can choose to support them. So they support them on a monthly basis for creating. So this goes like artists, painters, you know, YouTubers, whatever, you know. Any kind of creators can use Patreon. And what you get for supporting each month is you get certain packages. So, and these are broken up into tiers. So I actually have a link. So if you want to check it out, so this is, I just launched a page on Patreon. You could check it out at this link right here on the website. It's just patreon.com/honestlyhandyman. I also have the same link to this in the description of this video below as well. And I would really love for you guys to check that out. On that webpage at Patreon, I have a video explaining exactly what Patreon is, and you can see what my tiers are, so what you'll be getting for supporting me. I know that's kind of a tricky subject. I don't want to be asking for your money, but if you appreciate what I do and you want to join this mission of reaching people with this idea of starting their own handyman business or taking their business to the next level, then I would really appreciate you checking out that Patreon page. I don't want to beat that to death, but anyways, check it out. Description's in the link below, and also check it out on that website as well. So we're going to get back to some of these comments here. That was kind of a long, that was a long loop to explain that, like, I need money to get a computer because I want to invest in better equipment, but that can't just happen. I don't just have, you know, I mean, I've been making videos like this, and I really enjoy it, but I haven't really been making money on it. So that's been a little hard, been a little rough. Okay, so let's get back to the comments here. Sorry for that little spiel, guys. So we got Lee from Tennessee here. No handyman business yet, doing it part-time still. Still researching the different licenses and crap I need in order to do different things in my state. Dude, Lee, that's super exciting that you like are on the path to start your own handyman business. That is very exciting. And you're doing it part-time. That's a great way to start. And I love that you are being diligent about looking at what the laws are in your state, because I think that is the most important thing. You got to be up and up. You got to be up and up. That's great. Joshua Dunn says connection is much better with 4 exclamation marks. Yeah, baby, that's Cat 5E right there. I love it. I love your guys' input. Thank you so much. Let's see. Odin says, may I suggest having a $1 option on Patreon for people who use AdBlock? Hey, that's a good idea. I didn't think, honestly, I'm new to Patreon, so I don't know. So that's a great input. I love that, Odin, that you told me about that. I will definitely put that on there. Let's see. Jay Seal says, many do jobs calling from all over. Dude, that's awesome. We got Mark Kendall from St. Louis. Welcome, man. Ken from the future is from Western Wisconsin in the future. Wisconsin in the future. How does Wisconsin look in the future? I'm curious. I love that name, Ken from the future. That's cool. Aaron Alton says, thanks, Alan, and everyone else last week with my electrical. I got it all fixed and I believe done right. Aaron, that's super awesome. Thanks for chiming in, man. I love to see you here, and I'm super excited that you got your electrical all dialed in. That's great, man. Yeah, you know, and that's kind of what this is all about. Like, you know, true wisdom is not having all the answers, but it's knowing where to find the answers. So that's kind of what I really love about this handyman journey deal is like, we're just blowing up with information. Like if we don't have if I don't have the answer, someone else in this group will have the answer for sure. So I absolutely love that. That's great. So let's see here. Jay Seal says, finally, got my name changed. Government regulations cancel my first name, Canadian Home Maintenance Service Ltd. Interesting. That's interesting that they canceled your first name. That's interesting. So yeah, I got some Cat 5E. Cat 5E. You know, pretty funny. We got Terry. Oh, no worries, man. You're not late. I started this a little bit early. Normally I start this video at 6:30, but I decided to do it at 6 today because I actually had the day off. So I'll tell you guys a little bit about that in a second. What I did today. Super great day. Spending time with my family. It was awesome. Drew Down says, thank you so much for your advice. I'm new to your channel. Drew, thank you so much for tuning in, man. I appreciate you and just the input that you're putting on here, and that you even watch my videos. That's super great. So thank you to all you guys who watch my videos and support me. It's amazing. Hey, we got Rich Alexa in the house, man. So Searching for Signal LLC, he is another YouTuber. If you haven't checked him out, check him out. He's all about like low voltage running, DirecTV running, things like that, and also does a lot of handyman stuff. So check Rich Alexa, which is Searching for Signal LLC on YouTube out. Pretty cool guy. Hey Rich, I was thinking about the other day that you should do like tutorials on like Cat 5 running and stuff like that, because when I was doing my Cat 5, I looked it up on YouTube. That was the first time I ever did it. It would have been super awesome, Rich, like to go to your channel and be like, hey, this is awesome, you know, because I think you really know your stuff in that, like low voltage stuff, and I think that would be great to have like how-to tutorial videos about that kind of stuff. Like I'd watch it, man. I think that's kind of one thing that would be pretty sweet. So let's see. Auden says, I like supporting people, and $1 does more than me watching ads. Yeah, man, I agree. Hey, Auden, do you know how I do ad blocking? I mean, I don't even know how to do that. So that'd be I'd love to hear about that. Ken from the future, where in Wisconsin? Dude, I love that name. Ken from the future. That's so cool because it's like so trippy. Let's see here. Hey, Steve Pippin's in the house. What's up, man? Wesley says, trying to be a handyman but struggling to get a builder's license here in Minnesota. Yeah, that sucks. Can you do anything without a builder's license in Minnesota, or what are the laws there? I haven't really looked into Minnesota law. Is it pretty stringent there? So let's see. So Odin uses an extension. So the ad blocker thing, if I'm getting this right, is something that you need to download as a person, and then it blocks video or blocks ads on YouTube. Is that correct? And I would just have a $1 donation on Patreon. Is that correct? Hey Rich, yeah man, yeah dude, I was thinking about that when I was doing my Cat 5, and I'm like, man, I wish I had someone here that like knew what they were doing and like could tell me what's up, you know what I mean? And I thought of you, Rich, because you're like a low voltage guy, and I know I really appreciated your comments of, you know, that like I should have snipped those wires. I didn't know, you know, so it would have been cool to like, what I would do is take my video, because I was like a novice at that, and highlight those things in your video and be like, hey, if you're wondering about snipping these wires, yeah, you should snip the wires, or whatever, and why you should do that, you know, because those are things that like I was wondering, but no video ever addressed that, you know, of snipping those. And maybe that's common sense, maybe I just didn't get it, but that's just, I don't know. Rich, I think that'd be a great thing for you to do. I think people would love it, you know. So Alex Saltzman says, love your 9/11 video. Dude, thank you so much. I put that together on, let's see, Monday evening. My buddy out in West Sac, he has had a flag tribute ever since 2001, and it's just absolutely awesome. We grew up in high school. His kids were my friends in high school. So we grew up every September 11th. We would be out at that field at like 5 a.m. Just us four. We'd be setting up flags in the pitch dark. And then soon, you know, a few more years go, we get more flags. Then, you know, the news was with us every morning or whatever. Now it's just huge. Now he has it set up for like 4 days straight. He has it set up for Memorial Day. It's just huge, man. That guy's a patriot, man. Super amazing. That's John Vincent in that video. And if you don't know what video I'm talking about, go to my YouTube channel. I posted on 9/11 on Tuesday, so yesterday, a video called A Tribute to the Patriots, a 9/11 story. And it's just really highlighting John Vincent and his mission of creating a tribute field in West Sacramento every year. I also interview a guy that was in building number 2 of the towers, and he survived, but he lost a lot of friends that day. So that was a pretty tragic story, but pretty awesome to hear. So check that out if you haven't. Let's see here. Part of the reason I do YouTube, I do it is YouTube often gives me 5-minute long ads. Wow, that sucks. Wesley says, nope, nothing at all. I think he means since he uses ad blocking on his end, you don't get any of that ad revenue, and he would like to donate $1. Oh, Lee, okay, I understand. That makes sense to me. Oh, that sucks that, where is that? That Minnesota is so strict, like you can't even paint at all. That sucks, man. Mark Kendall says 30 days in with my own business, Jeffco Home Services, and I'm not broke yet. busy every day. Thanks for all your great info, Mark. Dude, that is super awesome. I'm so excited that that you were able to start your business and be successful at that. That's super great. You can whitelist, etc. It is an extension on... Okay, so Aaron Alton says that ad blocking is an extension on Google Chrome. That makes sense. If you want to know more about ad blocks, search for uBlock. Alan, have you ever done any work pro bono pending sale of home? I haven't done that, no. Terry, I've never worked for anything like that. Usually, if people don't have the money straight up, then I don't do work for them. Like, I don't really mess with, you know, pending sale of home and things like that, just because there's a lot of gray area in that, and I just don't really want to open myself up to that. I have a very strict, small customer base that is, like, ideal. So there's, like, all these people that contact me. Like, I get so many calls every day. But, like, if there's this many calls per day, like, I only work for, like, maybe this many per day. You know, so, like, I really narrow people down and make sure that I only work for the people that are my ideal customers, for sure. Larry's in the house. What's up, Larry? Great to see you, man. So yeah, so that's some good information about Patreon. I really love the info. I'm just going to highlight that again. I did launch a Patreon page. If you don't know what Patreon is, check it out at patreon.com/honestlyhandyman. The link to that is also in the description of this video and the comment section. You can check it out there. I have a little video on Patreon just telling you guys what Patreon is and kind of what my mission is and how you could support me in that. I would just be thrilled if you guys did that. It'd be amazing. It's something that I just learned about, and I feel like it has a really good mission to it, and it allows you guys to really join in on the mission that I feel like I've been called to do in helping people kind of launch their life, you know, become a better person, and really through this handyman business find what they've really been called to do with their life and create a better lifestyle for their family. So Lee says, work pending on sale of homes opens you up to never getting paid. I wouldn't do it. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you do have that risk when you open up yourself to sale, you know, pending on a sale of home for work. I mean, you definitely open yourself up to never get paid, which is really bad. So if you guys are just joining in, I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. I would love to hear who you are, where you're from, if you have a handyman business or not. Join in. We're just taking questions, giving answers, and we're just we're chatting here. So I would love for y'all to chime in. So I appreciate everyone tuning in. Also, like this video if you have not liked it yet. The likes really help get this video shared and things like that. So we just want the most amount of people here to impact their life as possible. So, let's see here. What's up, Jose? We got Larry Martin, owner of Better Choice Handyman. Do you think advertising on Yelp is a good idea? Yeah, man. So Yelp is the way I went. Yelp is what I did. When I first started my handyman business, I got that. Yelp has this thing where it's like free $300 on Yelp, so you could advertise for 1 month for free on Yelp. And then after that, I paid for 3 months of Yelp, so $300 a month. And it really just exploded my business. That's how I got all my customers from the beginning. And from that, I really turned into reviews, focusing on reviews, getting those people that I worked for to fill out reviews. Now I have a lot of reviews on Yelp, and that gets me ranked #1 on Yelp. So I don't pay for it anymore, but I'm ranked like #1. So I get like anywhere from 5 to 15 calls per day on Yelp. So that's pretty exciting, and that I would recommend it. It hasn't worked well for some people, but it really worked well for me, for sure. So Terry says, why I've done 2 jobs per Salem homes and have always got paid because I have my lien rights on the bottom and I make a realtor sign the agreements as well. That's pretty smart, Terry. That's good to kind of cover yourself. Yeah, that is smart. I wasn't thinking about liens as well, so I would copy what Lee said. That's smart. Chance Jones says, "Hey Alan, I'm Chance. I live in Brenham, Texas." Welcome, man. That's awesome. I've been watching all of your videos lately. I've started my own handyman business named Jones Home Repair. Dude, that is exciting, Chance. That's so great, man. I am so excited for you to start up your own handyman business, and I really appreciate you watching my videos. It means a lot to me that you would do that. I'm amazed that anyone watches my videos, and I'm thrilled and blown away that I could just speak into people's lives. So that is super great. I would love to hear about what you guys have been working on this week. What do you guys got planned for the rest of this week? What things have you found fun this week? This week has been fun for me. Today was really cool. Today I took the day off. My wife and my daughter, we went up to the mountains and we went to this place called Apple Hill, which is up near Placerville, like an hour away from me right now. And it's just this place that has like a bunch of farms that have all joined together, and they call themselves Apple Hill. And it's like a place where you could go to each farm. You go farm to farm. They have like activities. They have like donuts. They have cider. They have ice cream. They have whatever, ponds. They have fishing. They have whatever, man. It's just cool. So it's fun. We went, we bought like 40 pounds of apples, like seconds of apples, so they're the ones that you'd use for like cider or pie, which is what my wife's going to be using it for. Yeah, so we did that today. That was super great, just to take the day off, spend the time with them. That's why I'm not dressed in work clothes. I've been just chilling all day. It's super fun. Great chill day. Really, really fun day. And then yesterday I worked for a lady who was actually a consultant that I'm going to be doing some trade work for. So that was kind of interesting. That was my first time doing any kind of trade work. So I didn't get paid yesterday, but we're going to be transferring pay with consultant work. So that was exciting. It was very interesting to work for free. I don't know if you guys have ever done it, but like it was liberating. Like I wasn't really worried about how long something was taking me. I was worried about doing it right. Like that was my main focus. Like, so that was kind of cool. It was fun. Yesterday was fun. And then Monday was my estimate day, so that was pretty cool too. Sold some jobs, lined up some more work, so that's great as well. So what are you guys working on? What have you guys been working on this week? Have you guys had a good week? Have you had a crappy week? I'd love to hear it. And then and then what do you guys got planned for the rest of the week? I would love to hear that as well. Let me get back to these comments because I'm getting pretty far behind. Got my water. Let's see. We got Adrian from Oakland, California. Welcome, man. Someone just texted me. Oh, just a YouTube comment. Let's see here. Auden says, while I don't work as a handyman, I find your videos relaxing. Dude, that's exciting, dude. I appreciate that. What do you do for a living, Auden? I would love to hear that. That's great. Joshua Dunn says, I'm on vacation for the next couple of weeks. That's exciting, Joshua. Where are you going to be going? What are you going to be doing? That's great. Vacations are always nice. Michael Meadows says, Homeland Home Repair from Dayton, Ohio. What's up, Michael? Great to have you here in the house, buddy. What is up? Mark Kendall says, this week I've had a guy blowing up my phone saying he wants to talk to me about Home Advisor and wanting to give me tons of jobs. Anyone had any experience with them? His messages sound like a scam. We got a lot of information on Home Advisor, especially on the Mastermind group. If you aren't part of the Facebook Mastermind group, I would highly recommend you join that. A lot of great information in there. A lot of great guys that are willing to share their expertise. The link to that is in the description below of this video. And we talk a lot about Home Advisor and what we think about that and stuff. I personally have never worked with Home Advisor, but there are a lot of guys that have. Some guys have had some really good luck. Some guys have not. So Chaz says, living close to you in Concord, California. Welcome, man. That's awesome. Great job on YouTube. Great information. And always learning new things. Handyman business is not a sprint. It's a marathon. Dude, well said. That is awesome, Chaz. That's cool to hear that you're close to me. That's great. Michael Meadows says, I think Home Advisor is great for leads, Mark. Chance says, Mark, I signed up on Yelp last week, and I've gotten like 5 of those phone calls. Yeah, you know, people are always trying to sell you something, you know. So if you sign up for a free account on Yelp or Home Advisor, they're going to call you like crazy. Man, we've had a lot of calls this last probably like 2 weeks for people trying to buy our house. Like, I don't know if our mortgage company like sold our information, but they know we've been in our house for like 3 years, and they're trying to buy our house. They're trying to talk us into refining and all that. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing any of that. And I want to get off their list, but people are always trying to make a quick buck, you know. So Alex Saltzman is installing 2 industrial ovens in Big Bear. Hey, that's exciting. Cool. 2 industrial ovens. Terry says Home Advisor is good if you're new business and have absolutely nothing out there for your name or the kind of work that you do. The drawback is they're expensive, can cost you anywhere from $15.87 up to $41. So Terry said, I had them when I first started. The first year cost me over $4,000 in leads, fees, and I dropped them. Yeah, so it's great to pay for advertising when you are just starting out and your name's nowhere on the internet. Definitely pay for advertising because it gets your name out there very fast. So you can either start slow or you can start fast. Starting fast requires money. You know, whether that is investing in training materials, whether that is investing in marketing materials, whether that's investing in a website, you can either choose to go slow or go fast. Slow is not going to cost you much, but it's going to take a long time to get there. Fast is going to cost you a lot up front, but you're going to get to where you're going way quicker. That includes, like I said, training materials, websites, marketing materials, everything like that. So for me, like, I don't want to mess around just, you know, going slow. I want to go fast. I want to go big or go home. So that, I would definitely recommend paying for marketing when you first start, for sure. Let's see here. Odin is a truck driver, so often I'll set up videos as sort of a podcast. Dude, that's awesome. That's great that you've been watching my videos and listening to them. That's really cool. Wesley Studley, not a handyman yet, but I work for the city. They have an ice arena. Someone plugged 2 space heaters in an outlet and got fried, so I got to replace that today. Man, that's crazy. That's quite a deal. That's awesome that you work for the city. Probably getting some really good experience on that one. That's really cool. We got Bayo is from West Sac. Dude, that's exciting. I'm from West Sac. We should meet up sometime. That's great. Send me an email at handymanjourney@gmail.com. I'd love to hear it. Terry says, this week I have an electrical job, tomorrow plumbing work, on Friday and Saturday, and fixing a soffit, trimming trees, and cleaning gutters on Sunday. Dude, that's exciting. That's what gets me stoked about this handyman business, is that it's always something new. Always something new. I love it. So that's great that you're doing that. Joshua Dunn says plans were to go to NC, waiting to see what the hurricane does. Maybe making a road trip instead. Yeah, man. North Carolina is a little tricky right now. I really hope and pray that that hurricane does not come through as strong as they're going to say it is, but it's kind of scary, man. Chance Jones says, I'm trying to get my name out in my town other than Yelp. How would you recommend advertising? Yeah, I would do Yelp. So I always go with just bug them like crazy. So have your name in every single possible realm. So if people are searching for a handyman, like on Instagram or Facebook or Nextdoor or Yelp or whatever, have your name out there so they see it, because they need to see it more than once, oftentimes, to find out that you are an established, reliable business. So create a Facebook page, create an Instagram page, create a Nextdoor page, a Yelp page, a Google page, a website. Have your name out there in as many places as possible. Even Craigslist when you first start out. Like, just get it out there as much as you can. That's the best for sure. J Seal says, I got work from Strata Council and now a maintenance company and several other small jobs. Dude, that's awesome. WF Drum says, hey, what's up, WF Drum? Welcome, welcome. Have you ever gotten, she asked, have you ever gotten sued for something gone wrong doing handyman work? No, I have never gotten sued, and I don't have main things go wrong. Like, if little things go wrong, like, you know, maybe I'll break something or something like that, I'll go out and replace it. But as far as, like, man, God forbid, like, no one should ever burn a house down, but it, like, that, so, yeah, you need to make sure you know what you're working on. But no, I've never had anything major like that happen before at all, and hopefully that never happens. Chris Randall says, I'm renewing my first year business license through the city right now, but had to come on and watch your feed. Dude, Chris, that's exciting. That is great. It's so cool to, like, renew your business license, because that means that you've made it and you can go another year. Like, that's so exciting. I remember when I renewed my first year. It's very cool. Very exciting. So, let's see here. Let's, so, just got to put it out there again. I got the Patreon page. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. I really liked this quote. I thought I would share this quote with you guys. Don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills. And that's Jim Rohn. You know, I really feel like that is a very wise thing to say. Don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills. So whenever we encounter a problem or something that we don't quite understand or get or comprehend, like, don't wish for things to be better. Just wish to learn more skills. You know, like, if you buckle down and learn more skills in life, you're going to be way better off than just wishing everything was fluffy bunnies and unicorns, you know what I mean? Like, because that's not real life. So I really like that quote, so I wanted to share it with you guys. So Terry says, Chance, he's talking to Chance here. Business cards and signage on your vehicle are the two cheapest forms of advertisement, and they work for you all the time. That's so true. One thing that you could do, Chance, is you could literally go door to door passing out your business cards just in your neighborhood. And that will get your name out at least somewhat, because when you talk to one other person, like, so statistics tell us that people, by the time they're 20 years old, know 2,000 people, roughly 2,000 people. And if they're 40, you could double that, this and that. So when you go to someone's house and give them a business card, you aren't just talking to them. You are accessing their 2,000 people that they know. If they really like you and you put a good impression on them, they're going to tell, they're probably not going to tell all 2,000 people they know, but they might have like 2 or 3 people in mind that they want to tell about your services. So that is definitely a great way to do it. And it starts the word of mouth train, which is very important when you're starting your business, is getting word of mouth referral. Michael Ambler from Southern Oregon, what's up, bud? Home advisor, not good. Bad leads that you as a contractor pay for. Yeah, that's what I've heard. And that's some good stuff. I mean, because we heard a little bit about Home Advisor earlier. It's good to hear the other side of it for sure. So Wesley Studley says, working for the city is all right, kind of like a handyman. One day I'm replacing sprinkler heads. Next I'm replacing PVC lines on a pool or hanging a TV. So it's not too bad for now. Yeah, that's awesome. I really like kind of how everything's different. You know, like we talked about before. That's one thing that I love the most. Yeah, so WF Drum brings up a good point that putting business cards in a mailbox is illegal. You cannot do that. You can't put anything in anyone's mailbox. Legally, only the mailman is able to put things in a mailbox, and only you as the owner are able to take things out of the mailbox. That is the way that law is written for sure. So definitely don't just put stuff in people's mailbox. Go up to their door, ring their doorbell, or put it on their door, whatever, what have you. Man, my throat is super sore. Yeah, so Chance heard that today too. Yeah, you definitely can't drop. You definitely can't drop cards in a mailbox. Unfortunately, I mean that would be the easy way to do it, because I mean everyone checks their mail, right? So like just put it in with their mail. Makes perfect sense. But it's like, no, it's a felony. I ain't going to jail for that. You know what I mean? If you haven't liked this video yet, please like this video. It really helps this video get seen. We currently have 37 people watching this video. 7 people have liked it. 1 person disliked it. So, as always here, I'm going to call out that person. If you did dislike this video, I want to hear about it. I'm not mad at you. I love it. But just tell me why you disliked it, what I could change, what I could do better. Because leaving me a thumbs down doesn't help me at all. But you got to tell me what's up. You got to tell me why you hate my stuff. I would love to hear it. I love to talk about it. So, yeah, just if you did leave the 1 thumbs down, let me know what's up. Yeah, so if you haven't liked this video yet, give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate that. Man, usually I have more slides here, but my computer was acting all funny earlier today. I wonder if I can find it. If I could find this slide real quick. Probably not. I would bet you. Let's see here. Let's see here. So I heard from a few people what you guys are doing the rest of this week, but what about the rest of y'all? What are you guys up to this week? Are you guys looking forward to anything? What are you guys going to be doing this week? So I did get this up here. Let me get this. Here is my like button. There's my picture. Like this video. If you haven't liked this video yet, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Click the one where the thumb is going up, not the one down. So we got Michael Meadows says, connection is great, man. That Cat 5e is working great. Dude, that's exciting. I'm glad it's working. I mean, honestly, I didn't know, like, I didn't even know how to test it or anything. And then my stepdad's like, oh, yeah, do that one website that I showed you guys in that video of the Cat 5e install. And yeah, it totally made the download speed way better. I was blown away at that. Made the ping lower as well, which was pretty cool. And up here in the corner, like, for my connection dilly bob for this, I don't know, this live video, it says CPU, semicolon 22%. Normally, like before, that was like up hecka high. It was at like 60, 70%, and the number was yellow. Right now, the number is like gray, and then it would even get into the red. And when it got into the red, that's when this video would lag. So I don't know what that CPU percentage means, but it's staying low. So that must be good. I don't know. So let's see here. Aaron says, this weekend he is teaching. Or this week, the rest of the week he's teaching. Well, you're a teacher. Exciting. I'm looking forward to the weekend for sure. Aaron, what are you doing this weekend? You doing anything fun this weekend? Jay Seal says, thank you to all who looked at my pricing sheet on Facebook. I appreciate your comments. Hey, Jay, I saw that you posted that on Facebook, but I wasn't able to open it. Like, were other people able to open it? Because I would love to, like, take a look at it. But I wasn't able to open it. Eric says he's doing some flooring all week. What's up, Eric? Good to hear from you, man. Flooring. So you doing like laminate flooring, or what kind of flooring you doing? You doing carpet? Terry is booked out till the end of November. Dude, that's exciting, bro. That's great to have that kind of work lined up. That is great. Chance Jones says, I'm going to be repairing some drywall Friday. Customer had a roof leak and a ceiling fell in. Ooh, that sucks. Yeah, I did some a little while back where a guy fell through the ceiling, but roof leak, the ceiling fell in. That sucks. That's a lot of work there. Andrew Nielsen says, I do apartment maintenance and got air conditioners leaking like crazy. Every day is different for sure. Yeah, man. Definitely. There's always something going on in an apartment. So WF Drum says, I'm still working on the same lady's house. So far, I've finished a hardwood floor, patched drywall holes, tons of painting, switching out her outlets, switches, replace her cabinet hardware. That's exciting. WF Drum, do you have an Instagram? Like, I want to follow you on Instagram. It sounds pretty exciting. What is your Instagram page? Maybe everyone, if you have an Instagram page or a Facebook page, go ahead and post it here, like in a link. And we'll click it and we'll like follow each other. That might be fun. That'd be kind of cool to do. Let's see here. Hi guys, Michael here from Jamaica. Hey dude. You from Jamaica? That's exciting, bro. I've never had anyone from Jamaica on these videos. That's great. Glad to see you here. So Jay Seal says it's now, so that pricing thing is now in an Excel. If you guys don't know, Jay Seal published a pricing thing in the file section of our Handyman Journey Mastermind group. I'm going to check that out after this. Aaron, you're going hunting, dude. That's exciting. That's great. What are you going to be hunting for this weekend? Did you know I've never, like, been actually, like, legitly hunting? I've always wanted to, but I never have. It'd be super exciting. Sorry, guys. Pete asks, I notice you don't wear some sort of uniform. Is that on purpose? I'm thinking about it, but I don't know how formal to go. Yeah, Pete. So I always wear a uniform of some sort. I have a very professional uniform that is like it's a button-up shirt with a collar, and it says Honestly Handyman, and it has my name on the side. That one's kind of like my winter wear, and then I have shirts that say Honestly Handyman. I usually wear shorts with that. So I always have myself presentable. Today I wasn't working today, that's why I'm not wearing a uniform right now. But let's see. Yeah, I would. So if you're looking for like a button-up shirt with a collar, I would check out automotiveworkwear.com. That's where I got mine, and I got my patches off eBay, so that worked pretty good. Jose says, I have 18 years in construction. Got my license 3 years ago. Not active, working for someone for 3 years after I saw your video. You inspired me to be on my own. I admire your motivation. Jose, dude, that's exciting, bro. I'm excited that I can motivate people and that people listen to what I have to say. I mean, that's exciting. So that's great. I'm super excited that you are getting out on your own. Hi, Rich Handyman in the house. What's up, dude? He's got a nice painting job this week, interior job. It's weird. I got 3 calls in the past week for paint. Wow, you're going to be painting like crazy, man. Let's see. Gregory Jacobs says, working on a house that every day I am asked to do more work. Yeah, it's like one of those never-ending jobs. Like, people just keep asking you for work. That's pretty great. WF Drum says, all I have is Facebook. Hi, Rich Handyman says, Instagram and Facebook. Chris Randall shared his Facebook deal. Oh, Aaron's going to be hunting for deer, but I'd rather be doing woodwork. Dude, Aaron, you need to start up a handyman business, dude. You need to, so check out this guy. I don't know if you follow him. He's in our mastermind group, Aaron. It's Daily Woodwork. So it's like Daily, D-A-I-L-Y, or is it E-Y? I don't really know. I should look that up. But Aaron, I think that he would be a guy that you should definitely contact and check out, because he is a guy that is in Texas. Yeah, it's Daily Woodworks. So it's D-A-I-L-E-Y. You should check him out because he's a pretty cool woodworker, and he started out doing handyman work. I just posted the link to his website, and he started out doing woodwork or handyman work. Now he does more woodworking. He creates custom kennels, creates Murphy beds, things like that. Super awesome, very skilled guy. I think you should do something like that, Aaron. That'd be freaking great. Hi, Rich Handyman. I just rock clean jeans or shorts with a lettered t-shirt. Yeah, I think it's important to always have a shirt of some sort that says what your business name is. Because you don't want to be showing up like, I would never go to work like this because people don't know who that guy am. Am I just some Joe Schmo, or am I actually honestly handyman? I want people to know exactly who I am and what I got going on for them and what I plan to do. So that's kind of my whole thing. Oh, you have. Oh, Aaron, you've checked out Daily Woodworks. Yeah, he's a pretty sweet guy. I really like him. He's got a lot of great info, and he's just super cool, motivated guy. So he's pretty exciting. Definitely. Let's see. So I am going to. Oh, nice. Got a Shepherd Sunny that comes on Java every once in a while. That's pretty awesome. Hey, so guys, I'm going to have to get going tonight. We've been on for about 45 minutes, which is kind of what I've been trying to limit these videos to. Another thing that I'm going to be starting is on my Patreon page. If you are a Patreon and support on a monthly basis, I'm going to be having probably about 15 to 30 minutes before these live videos on Wednesday, where I'm going to do a special live video just for patrons. So people that support me on Patreon will get like an extra 15 or 30 minutes of live video question and answer. It'll be a much smaller group before we go live with the rest of everyone on Wednesday nights. So that's going to be one thing I do offer on Patreon. I offer a whole bunch of other things along with a pricing sheet talking about exactly how much I price things for, why I price them for that. So I'm going to have to be tuning out for tonight. But if you guys, I just wanted to leave that note because I just started that Patreon page. If you guys would at least check that out, listen to the video that I have at the very beginning there. I kind of explain what Patreon is about and what it does. I would really appreciate that. Anyways, I thank you all so much for everything that you guys have done for us and all the support that you've given us, that you watch my videos. And like always, I will be having a new vlog out on Friday. It's going to be a pretty awesome vlog, so looking forward to that. So be sure to tune into that vlog. That will be coming out at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time, 5:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Friday morning. And then we have another vlog coming out on Monday. And then we're going to be having a video on Wednesday, and then this live video again next Wednesday evening. So super exciting, guys. I got to tune out. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I'm just going to check the comments one more time before I take off, just in case there was any questions I needed to answer. Jose says, no! Sorry, man. I got to go. Michael says, do any of you guys use the Porch app, which is referral service from Lowe's? Hey, so I do know some people who use the Porch app. I've never used it personally, and some people have had some good success with it. WF Drum says, I was neutral when it came to painting, didn't hate it or love it. I've got lots of calls of paint jobs, so I'm starting to like it more. I like watching the Idaho Painter for tips and tricks. Yeah, definitely. I love woodworking as a hobby, and I love teaching too. I'd hate to stop teaching. Aaron, you should teach woodworking. You and Ron Swanson. You could kill it, bro. No, that's great, man. I think teaching is definitely a calling for sure. And it's good to have your hobbies. So that's great. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great evening, and I appreciate all of you. I will see you guys on the new vlog that's coming out on Wednesday. So y'all have a great evening, and we'll talk to you later.